it's story time. Now, as you know, with your girlfriends, they usually have some sort of complaint that's gonna ruin your day, your week, your month. We've got to get it sorted. This complaint, let's not say it's a complaint because that's harsh. Let's just say my girlfriend was having a difficulty with her weight or her figure, I want to say, where she didn't like how she was looking. But to me, being a man, we're like, no, man, you look good. You look amazing. She's like, no. I was like back and forth, and then of course Instagram. She keeps looking at these Instagram fitness influencers or these ladies on Instagram. She's like, I want to have a abdomen like hers. I want to have the legs like her. Look at her skin. Now, knowing this is gonna destroy my peace because she's not gonna stop until she either eats herself into another 10 kgs. I do something about it. So I was like, okay, let's plan this out. What can we do? I said, default, just go to the gym. Of course, she looks at me like, what are you talking about? No, I'm not doing the gym. No, gyms are scary. I was like, it's not that bad. I'm telling you, you will enjoy it. She's like, no, I'm gonna go on a diet, on a Herbalife or Slimming World. I just like, please don't do this, because I know what's gonna happen. She might lose a kg or two, but she's gonna put it all back a month later and she's gonna be more depressed. I was like, okay, let's figure this out because I don't want this to ruin my month or my day. That's how. What can we do? I said, why don't we go to the gym together? And I emphasize we, because I know that always makes her feel better. You know, she likes to do things together with me. I like to do, I'm fine doing it by myself. I was like, okay, I need to do something, cool, I'll do it. But I know she needs that support. She just wants to be there with me. I was like, okay, let's go to the gym. And she's like, that's cool. I was like, no, fine. I'll be nice to you in the gym. It's worth it. I think because I said I'll be nice, I wasn't going to be hard on her. Even though she's a drill sergeant herself to me, when it comes to doing anything, have you washed the dishes? Have you done that? I was like, man, I said, no, I'll be nice to you. So we both signed up to the gym. The gym. Now the gym is probably the gym I hate the most. You go to the gym, something's wrong with your life. I just call it how it is. Like, you go in there, you're either gonna see somebody on the ASBO or a tag, some sort of criminals there, or you've got these young kids that are playing around in the weights and they don't know what they're doing properly, and then everybody's using those vapes inside, and you're just like, oh my god, I just want to get in and out. It's just not a nice place. Maybe I'm bougie, maybe I just went to the wrong one, I don't know, but every time I've been to the gym, it's an experience, let's just say it like that. So I was like, okay, we signed up, quick and easy. We went for the off-peak plan. We're like, and I know how it can be in afternoons after 4 p.m. The kids are playing around. I was like, no, we're gonna do this early or just before that. Luckily, I can go on my lunch break when I'm working remote. She finishes early because she starts really early in the morning. So I was like, off-peak, perfect. Get in there. I said to her, all right, let's do some weights, because, you know, I'm a man and I go to the gym every so often and I focus on weights. She's like, is that gonna make me fat? Is that gonna make me big? I don't want to look like the men women. I was like, you need to do that for many of years plus taking steroids to get to that. Just looking at her, giving her side eye. I was like, no, you won't. Still trying to be it wasn't working, but I was like, you know, you're gonna be fine. So we started doing some weights, my usual, like arms, did the arms, did the legs, did squats, lunges, deadlifts. You can see I'm losing her. She starts off smiling and then I'm losing her. I was like, okay, this is not gonna work. So we did this for a couple of weeks. I'm losing her big time. So I decided, let's try something else. Why don't you look on Instagram and find a person's workout that you like? She's like, that would be great. I was like, just don't make it too crazy. And then she showed me a couple of them and I was like, you know what, these workouts are not too bad. But I couldn't say it to her I was like, let's do it. I was actually thinking to myself, actually, I like this workout. It looks kind of good. But so we started to do these workouts. Side note, the men in there, because my lady, she's tall, she's slim, she's like that, she's got a nice physique generally. My God, men in there are hungry. It's like they've never seen, you know that when you haven't drank water in days, you see a drop of water, a piece of meat, they're like, it's like, my poor girl, she was like struggling. She's like, you can't leave me in here by myself. I was like, no, I won't. Even got to the stage where we're doing our warm-ups and I'm just in the next machine. As we come up to her, start to talk to her, and I'm like, hold on, dude. For real, like, you see, that's my woman. She's looking at me like, does he not realize I'm with you? I had to go over to her and say, sorry man, she's with me. It's okay. I'm helping her out for a workout. I was like, boss, sorry fam. I was like, God, I need to get out of here. But let's do this. Let's continue. So we're doing the workout. But the workout's getting really tough now. And doing this for a couple of weeks. We're enjoying it. I'm not getting any progress, but she's starting to enjoy it. That was the main thing, is that she's happy with what she's doing. I just needed to find something that she liked to do. So we're doing this for a few weeks, and then I'm like, she gets on the scales. She's like, but I'm not losing weight. No, I'm not losing weight. I'm putting on weight. I was like, you're not doing any cardio really. Hey, this is not fair. If you really want to lose weight, let's do the Step Master. And so we started doing the Step Master every day. So we started off from 15 minutes drenched with sweat. I was like, oh my God, this is killing me, to getting up to like 45 minutes. And I'm like, I'm spending 45 minutes on the Step Master. I get off the Step Master, you're drenched in sweat. You don't want to do any more workout. You don't want to lift up anything. Then we got up to an hour, and like, I was impressed. We started to do different things. So on the Step Master, we started to do like practicing moves, like dance moves on the Step Master. And then we started to share the music playlist that we played together, all the music, so you can see that we're dancing, we're grooving. I just wanted to make it fun for her. And then we started to listen to Layla Hormozi. She had a lot of her YouTube stuff. Like, I introduced my girl to it, started to listen to that, and we would listen for a couple of seconds, like a couple of minutes, then we'll take off our headphones, start having a conversation about what we've just discovered that you should do, what is our perspective. It became a really enjoyable experience, and I really enjoyed that. Of course, she had lost some weight. Now the next part is, I couldn't stand the gym anymore. So I was like, I need to get out of here. Do you think it's fair? Should I stay there, or should I go to a different gym? Because my girl, she's enjoying it, but I absolutely hate the gym. It's just not me. I'm lying to myself if I say I enjoy it. What are your thoughts?